everybody, my name is Nick with UTV Inc. And one of the most popular questions we get asked when it comes to seats is what seat's best for you? So today I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a rundown of everything that's different between each seat from Twisted Stitch. Now, we don't have every single seat that they make here and all their different options, but I do have the majority of the most popular different options and styles of seats that they do have. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of go through each seat step by step and show you things to look for and things that most people ask when they're looking for an aftermarket suspension seat. Now, the most popular selling seat for the Polaris RZR model is the Twisted Stitch Vortex version 4.0. Now, the Twisted Stitch seat is going to be a mid-containment seat. It's going to give you ample thigh protection as well as a little bit of hip protection and not so much in the shoulders. It also is going to allow a cutout for the harnesses, so that way the harnesses will slide over the seat, so that way if you ever need to take the seat in and out of the vehicle, it's simply unlatching the harness, laying the harness over the outside, sliding the harness through the big harness cutouts in the upper top of the seat, pulling the seat out. Now, the benefit of the Twisted Stitch Vortex 4.0 over the standard Vortex is this seat has been designed specifically for the Polaris RZR models. The seat frame is actually different, so that way it allows the seat to push all the way back to give you the maximum legroom available in the Polaris RZR model. Now, the Twisted Stitch Vortex 4.0 also does have a cushion, as well as a hand pass-through slot in the middle of the seat, so that way you can actually take the seat in and out of the car without having to try to slide your hand through the back of the seat, which is really uncomfortable, or you don't have to spend the extra $35 and buy the seat latch relocation kit. Now, the Twisted Stitch Standard Vortex is the seat right next to it. This seat is pretty much the same exact seat as far as containment is concerned. It's going to have the same amount of thigh and hip protection, same amount of shoulder protection, but it does not have the removable cushion or the hand pass-through slot. Also, the recline angles of these two seats are a little bit different as well. So these seats will not allow you to move them all the way back as the same as the Vortex 4.0. The next seat I'm going to show you guys is the Twisted Stitch Aggressor. Now, this is also a very popular seat. This is going to give you ample thigh protection, so that way once you're sitting in the seat, it's going to come up all the way around your thighs as well as up in your hips. It's pretty flat back across the back of the seat, so you're not going to get a lot of shoulder protection as well as containment around the outside shoulders. This version is one with a larger headrest with the dual neck slots, also available with a smaller headrest, a single neck slot, or the dual neck slot straps around the outside of the seat. This also is available in Aggressor-X version, which is similar to the XL seat, which we will talk about here in a minute. And that's going to have the larger cutouts on the side, as well as the larger cutouts in the headrest, kind of like how the Vortex style is. And also down in the lap belt portion too, so you can take the seat in and out of the car very easy. This seat does not have a removable cushion. It does not have a hand pass-through slot. And this seat mainly is a lot of the guys will use them in the Yamaha Rhino, the Polaris Ranger, with the bench package that they have, the RZR-Cat Prowler, and the Kawasaki Teryx. Alright guys, the next seat we're going to talk about is the Twisted Stitch Revolver. This is probably the second most popular seat that we sell here at UTV Inc., as well as the second most popular seat for the Polaris RZR models. As the Polaris RZR is one of the top leading manufacturers in the side-by-side and UTV industry, a lot of people like to have a lot of different seats and seat options. This right here is seat number 2 that is most popular. This seat's going to give you ample hip protection, a little bit of thigh protection, so the guys that are a little bit wider in the butt area or a little bit larger frames will have a lot easier getting in and out of this seat since it doesn't have the higher sides as like the Vortex seat or the Aggressor, especially not more than the XL. Plus, the seat does have a removable cushion as well as a hand pass-through slot so you can take it in and out of the Polaris RZR model. This does have a fixed headrest. It does not have the harness big style cutouts like the XL and the Vortex. It only has the harness slots. You can get this in a double slot or a single slot as well. Also, it has the harness pass-throughs on the side of the seat, so that way the seat needs to be actually taken out of the car. You have to move the harnesses through the outside. Some people, though, with the Revolver Seat do allow the harnesses just to lap over the top of it, since it is a lower profile side seat. That way you can actually just put the harnesses over your hips and thighs, over the top of the seat, and still be amply protected and safer in the seat. This seat is going to be a mid-containment seat with not so much shoulder protection, a lot of protection down in the hips, and very minimal protection in the thighs. This seat is kind of like the easy in, easy out seat. Now, one of the other main benefits of the Revolver Seat is the fact that it's got the longer cushion base. So that means once you're sitting in the seat, it has more support in the lower thigh area, as well as protection up against the knees, so your legs aren't dangling off the end of the seat, and you're not really getting kind of like a tired leg syndrome. Plus, it has a little bit of an extra foam cushion in the front of the seat here, which allows you to keep you in the back of the seat so much. Where like it was the Revolver 4.0, it has a flat cushion. This has a little bit of a hump in the front to keep you all the way pushed back in the seat, so no matter what happens, you're always in the back of the seat. Also, the Revolver Seat does feature a substrap slot, which some of the other seats are options, but they don't come standard with them. The Revolver does come standard with that, so that's another thing you need to think about. Now, the next seat we're going to show you guys, this is kind of a crazy custom seat that we did just to kind of showcase all the different colors and stuff that Twisted Stitch can do for you. This is a Twisted Stitch XL seat. This is going to be a full containment seat, which is basically one step down from their race seat. Now this seat has the large harness cutouts in the headrest, the large harness cutouts in the sides, so that way the seat is easily taken in and out of the vehicle. A lot of time for race cars and things of that nature, you're going to need to take the seat quickly in and out of the car to work on things and assess the situation and the problem if you have one. As well as this being a full containment seat, you're going to have ample shoulder protection, super duper big hip protection, and super thigh protection. This seat's going to be one of the narrowest seats on the market. You're going to be really tight once you're in this seat. This seat is mainly for the guys that don't want to move around at all once they're in the car. And once you're sitting in the vehicle, you're not going to be able to move around, maneuver. You won't be able to lean forward and stuff once you're harnessed in. This seat is designed to hug you, keep you enclosed in the seat, and make sure that you have a nice, safe ride. Now today I've showed you guys a lot of different seats from Twisted Stitch Seats, and they're all great seats and they all have great different options. Now one of the major benefits of each seat is kind of what I went and talked about over each and every seat. So hopefully this guys gives you a little bit of an insight and understanding of what you can do with your seats and all the different variations and models available from Twisted Stitch. Again, we appreciate you guys taking the time to watch this video, and if you have any questions, please leave a comment below or hit us up on our website at utvinc.com and send us an email. We'd be happy to go ahead and answer all your questions. Thanks a lot guys for watching and have a great day.